see suns. I see suns.
Right on, the bedroom hour with I.C. Sons, and big hats off to them because they helped me out quite a bit. I mean, it was a good learning experience for everybody involved, and because of the manager Diane, who said also managed Darlingtons, helped me up with Bobby Love for the first interview, and an interview before the EP came out. We played the EP song for song. I did a transcription of the actual interview I did with Bobby. It took me forever, but it was well worth the time done, and they put out the full album Heroland. Unfortunately, after that, they called it quits, but they were a great band, a lot of fun. And a big shout out to Stu, who's got some of the craziest kind of old school, but like new kind of twist of vocals on him. Like I just love his range, and great band. So yeah, I'm saying they're gone, but just so you know, Bobby Love is in a band called Modern Day Poets, and they're great as well. So.
Cool. Very good. No, I love that. I think that's a great track. I was just saying off air, it reminds me a little bit I can't speak. Reminds me a bit occupational hazard, that. Reminds me a little bit of Billy Idol, who I'm going to see actually in a few weeks for the second time. I love Billy Idol. His guitarist, Steve Stevens, is a bit of a legend. He has the best guitar tone out of so many people I've seen. I've actually got a Steve Stevens pickup in my guitar. So all the 1 in 5 stuff you hear that I've recorded on my sort of main guitar, all the live stuff generally is with that Steve Stevens sound. But yeah, it's cool. It's proper good. Like you say, you said offline, it's a little bit kind of 80s, but in a good way. Yeah. Definitely got that vibe. But yeah, no, I dig it. I think they're a great band. Really, really cool.
And our last song night, this one of my favorite bands. They didn't do too many songs, but they're trying to record an EP, possible album at some point, and pretty much they're two good friends who exchange music back and forth because they're like hours away, within the UK, but hours away. So they did most of these recordings by email, that sort of thing, which has been done quite a bit. Either way, they were a fun band, and the song is really cool, and just the harmonies alone, he's got a bit of a unique voice. I can give him that for sure. So the band is called Migrant Worker, or was called Migrant Worker, and the song was called "The End Is Written into the Beginning." Dig this.
The sun sets on this western coast. You're the hole that I love the most. They come and people go. This honey splutter is running slow. This life starts when I hurt the most. Time seeps from my hourglass hopes. Ignorant people go. This daydream settles in the snow. Somebody else takes the blame.
Right on. Now, that's the way to finish a show with Rave from the Grave. That was Migrant Worker with the end is written into the beginning. And, man, to this day, this is still one of my favorite all-time songs. And I just effing love this song. I love the harmonies. I love the presentation of the song, just the arrangement of the whole thing. I mean, and this was all done via email. This wasn't even like together in his studio, like all done via email. Like, I mean, go figure that. And that was at least 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, we've come a long way, but still, like, man, listen to that. That is pure gold right there. I don't care what anybody says. That's still one of my favorite songs. And just like I said, the vocals get me every time because I love the pitch, I love the range, and it's such a fun song to sing along with, you know. And it's almost like a lot of old Weezer songs, you know. For example, is Holiday. No, we will write a postcard to our friends and family. And then Rivers Cuomo starts singing the background for that little harmony there, and then kind of the build up to the end, like, and then so that sort of thing, and that's what I love about it. But it's done so well, and you have to respect some great vocals like that. It's unbelievable, like, and it's such a shame they broke up, but love his music, and this is why we have Rave from the Grave. So again, this is all Mike's idea, Mike's creation. So hats off to him. This had nothing to do with me, and I'm not going to bullshit you say it was because, yeah, it's all Mike, but what a great tune.
It was my idea, but I think we embraced it quite quickly together, didn't we? I'm like, yeah, let's do that. Very much a team effort there, but it's a great tune. I absolutely love that. I love the outro to that's really Led Zeppelin 3. Do you know what I mean? It's got that kind of vibe going on. Vocals are absolutely brilliant. The track itself is really cool. Absolutely digging that. It's kind of like a acoustic-y grunge kind of thing going on. I love it. Really cool. Really cool track.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for tonight and for part 2 of NMS. Next week, Mike will be off, and I have not asked our good friend Forgotten Bee if she wants to do this show with me or not, and I potentially might take the Saturday off, but I'll let you know. I know you're going to be very disappointed if I do, but I love the show, so we'll try to get great music anyways. So we'll keep you posted throughout the week.
I'm disappointed because I won't be able to listen to it on the train home from where I am. So you need to put the show on so I can listen.
Oh, I guess. Fine.
Now, before we go, you should tell the world the T-shirt you're wearing because it's one of the coolest T-shirts that you and I both own.
I should post it, but I am wearing my Mr. Happy Chainsaw T-shirt, and this is the one that Mike and I shared. Mike's put the 2 pictures together of us wearing our T-shirts or Mr. Happy Chainsaw T-shirts. But yeah, it's a badass shirt, and it's a badass album, and this is not my ball. That's it. Yeah.
It's not my ball.
This is not my ball, but it's a great album and a great EP. Sorry, but check them out. And of course, I'm sure most of you have heard the interview we did with Mr. Happy Chainsaw. So, but yeah, so I should post it in a few minutes here. But just like normal, we are on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, you name it, we're there. Because
MeMusicSaturday.com.
That's right, exactly. So check us out everywhere. So our Instagram is DRC Bones, and you'll recognize it because it's got the picture of the skeleton with a top hat saying NMS. So that's for us. And then there's DRC Bones 1979, which is the Instagram. Instagram's right there. Snapchat, which I use for the show specifically, and of course some pics of my my little fur babies here and there because they can be so cute, the little bastards. But anyways,
that's no way to talk about your girlfriend.
Oh.
You can't go calling women fur babies.
It's a good thing she's 5 feet away listening, going wah 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 wah. Because if not, I'd be in a shitload of trouble. Let me tell you.
Kim knows you well enough to know I'm
right. So on that note, like I said, a big thank you again to Lemony Kid for joining us for part 1. Thank you to everybody who submitted music this week and keeps on submitting music. And our Rave from the Grave, a big thank you to Aiden Leach, who sent us one, and another one from Brian Poole, and another one from Christian from Mr. Susan, and there's some stuff we had as backup, and we've got tons more to come for the next over a few weeks or plus. But either way, it's been a great show, guys. Thank you so much for taking part. We always appreciate any feedback you have to give us. Any songs you want to submit, please let us know. And any feedback is very much welcome. So until then, thank you so much for listening. This has been Dr. Bones and MikeFive saying Bones out. And go ahead, Mike.
Love it.
Well, that was great. You know what? That's why Mike doesn't do outro.
I don't really get to say anything at the end. I wasn't sure what to say. I need a sign off, don't I?
Well,
you got bones out. I've got that love it.
Kind of, sort of. But you know what? We gotta here. 1 second here. Let's go with one we normally use, and I actually forgot about it here. So 2 seconds for load up, and trust me, it'll be worth it. It will be worth it. So we'll let someone else take us out for the night until next week. So here we go with Mr. Dr. Krieger taking us out.
Woo! Shrinky-dink that! Krieger out!